All right, welcome back. We got a knife here. This is just in from SPK Unlimited, and I have not yet had a chance to unbox one of Alex's fixed blades. So excited to see what all the hype is about, because he's been making these. I think his first knives were fixed blades. Been making these for a while, but this is his first soiree, or whatever you want to call it, first go at a machine ground version where he's doing the whole thing CNC, and the price was just insane. It was like $125 plus shipping. It was like $135 shipped, made in New York. That's pretty unusual. So let's see what we think. Got a new sticker there, different than anything else I've seen from him before. This, I believe, is the same type of container he used for the EDC tray, so that's nice. But these, he didn't have time to get a sheath together, so he shipped them without cheese at a very reasonable price. Ooh, that's a pretty nice little guy. Not a big fan of lanyards, but very simple knife. I'm not a huge fan of this grip, to be honest. As big of a fan as I am of most stuff from SPK, I just find it a little narrow for my hand. My finger's a little longer. It works, and it's probably very light, this design, but that's not like my go-to. So let's do some quick comparisons. Now, what I will say right away is I love the stepping on the blade. That looks really cool. Those beautiful CNC lines. And it seems well sharpened and really nice thin behind the edge. So like from a knife perspective, feels like it would be quite good. Not a big micarta fan. I knew that going into this purchase. That was a choice to go with this model and see what the shark was all about. But they feel good enough. Interesting design. So let's compare with a few others. All right. Some of my favorite fixed blades, plus one I designed myself. Most of mine are going to be from Boatwright here, and I'll just show you. Here's the smallest one I have from Boatwright Blade Works, and you can just see pretty quickly how much thicker this handle is. This just gets very thin, which it doesn't feel bad because it's pretty thick this way, actually. It's about the same thickness, but just the thinness this way does bring you way in. Now, it has some advantages because it really feels like you get a secure grip on that choil, but it just feels very, very thin there. And this is kind of on the bigger side of the handles that I like. And you can see just how different that is in terms of the kind of purchase you're going to get out of it. And this is one I pretty much designed with my hand in mind. Didn't quite nail it. This bump should be a little further back, so there's a little more room for the two bigger fingers. Like, it's a little too symmetric. Should be a bit more asymmetric. But you know, it's kind of what I was going for. We'll just take that out because it's not like some sort of standard knife. And here's again kind of on more of a smaller end. Oop, forgot this one doesn't need to be pulled out of there. More on the smaller end. I think pretty much the same handle size as this guy. So you can kind of see how that compares there as well. So yeah, it's not bad. Certainly is a usable fixed blade, especially for the money. You can't go wrong with one of these if you have a chance to get one. But nothing mind-blowing here, just a pretty simple one. I do like how you can take the scales off, so I could potentially come up with something that might even feel better to me and install that myself, because these are, you know, really just screwed on here, which is quite nice for many reasons, for swappability and the aftermarket parts and everything. So maybe an aftermarket grip could be an interesting option on that. So yeah, pretty basic one. I think that's about it for now. If you enjoyed the content, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.